What you say? You're gonna go retwist your locks. It's nicer. Yeah, I know. It's faster. Yeah, I understand. But you'll be back. You'll be back. Hey guys, and welcome back to my always late but always on time YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how I went back to interlocking. Yes, I went back to interlocking. My experience with retwist, I did it twice. I did 2 sessions of my retwist, and I just felt like it was fast, it was beautiful, but it did not last. I really wanted my retwist method to work for me, so I tried to do a protective style, and I felt like it was tight, it was uncomfortable, I didn't like it. I don't know, something about that protective style, to get my retwist to last longer, I didn't really enjoy that style too much. And I couldn't let my locks like hang how I wanted to because they were gonna unravel. If I couldn't get them wet how I wanted to. I like to get my hair wet. I like to wash my hair, especially in summertime. If I want to go jump in a pool or be on the beach, I don't have to worry about my locks unraveling. What else? Like, it was just only thing good about retwisting your micro locks. It looks neat and it's fast. That's the only good thing about retwisting, and I just need a little more oomph. I need a little more security with my style, and I need it to last a little longer. So I definitely was back and forth. I even felt like, okay, maybe it's the lock and twist stuff that I'm using. So on my second retwist, I gave it another try before I went back to interlocking because I just hate interlocking. It just takes forever, and that's just the only thing I hate about interlocking, is that it takes forever. So I just felt like, let me give retwist one more try, and I retwisted it. I went and whipped up my own shea butter mix, and with the beeswax in it, put some oils in it, and I'm like, that mix is really well. That mix was good. It didn't have my hair itchy like when I did my first retwist, and I used some hair store lock and twist butter brand or whatever it was. I used that, and then my scalp was really itchy, and I didn't like that. So I went and tried to whip up my own concoction and retwist my hair again, and that really was a nice whip mix. But my locks still didn't stay retwist. It still didn't hold as long as I wanted it to. I'm talking about day 8. I was like, it wasn't working for me. So I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go back to interlock. I really tried, guys. I wanted my retwist to work so bad. You can't cut corners when you, like, if you want your locks to be beautiful and grow and be healthy, I mean, you really can't cut corners. And with the retwist, I really felt like it took away from the volume of my hair. Like, it made my hair more flat. And with interlocking, I have more fullness. I feel like I just have more body with interlocking. So we're back. And this is just an update video to update you guys on my last video where I was retwisting, and I said, I don't think I'm gonna go back to interlocking, and boom, I'm back. I'm back. And I love it. It takes a long time, but you know, pain is pressure. And I just get me a nice little setup, find me a shoulder watch, get comfortable, because I'm gonna be here. I usually take about 3 days to do my interlock. I start off with the hardest part, which is the back, and then I work my way to each side, and then I complete the top on the 3rd day. Like, I really take my time. Once I get too tired, or I feel like my arms, like the blood flow is gone out of my arms, then I just give myself a break and start the next day, because when you get tired, you don't want to like force yourself to finish and you're interlocked in that. I find myself getting snagged into other locks, and you know, because I'm not motivated anymore, I'm trying to force myself to finish, and that doesn't always work out. So I just give it a quit, put my hair in a nice little ponytail or something like that, put a scarf on, whatever, and I just start again the next day when I'm refreshed and I'm feeling motivated again. So yeah, interlocking is definitely a process, but it's worth it because it lasts so much longer. My interlock, I feel like I don't really have to interlock about 4 to 6 weeks. So that's a pretty long time. That 4 to 6 weeks do go by quick though, but it is a pretty long time rather than 8 days. Okay? Okay. And to everybody that was looking at my retwist like, "Ooh, girl, that is nice," but you gonna go back to interlocking. You was right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you got some good information on interlocking process. It takes a long time, but it's worth it. It lasts longer. You know, you just gotta have a good setup. Gotta get comfortable. Don't rush yourself. And you know, and if you still want to try the retwist, I mean, you still can try it. Just because it didn't work out for me, that doesn't mean it won't work out for you, and you won't absolutely love it. So if you still want to try me going back from retwisting back to interlocking wasn't a big hassle. So it's not a commitment. Just because you decided to retwist your hair just to try it out, in my opinion, it's not a commitment, because it unravels anyway. So you're back with that, you know. The one thing I will say is because I spent 2 months retwisting, I had a nice amount of interlocking to do, because that new growth wasn't being locked or wasn't staying twisted. So when I went to go interlock, there was like a nice amount of hair, which took me a little bit longer to get all of that locked up or whatever. So yeah, that's one thing you want to think about. But I'm not telling you not to try it. You can still try it if you want to. It's not going to hurt you. It's not a commitment. You can see how it looks. Even if you're in a rush and you need to go somewhere and you don't want to spend so much time interlocking, retwist it. Retwist it. It ain't gonna last long, but at least it'll look nice and polished for wherever you gotta go, wedding, a date, wherever. It'll still look presentable. So, I mean, it's still an option. I feel as though, in my opinion, after doing it twice for 2 months, it wasn't a commitment. I went back to interlocking with no problem. So, I mean, it's up to you. I just wanted to let you guys know that I definitely went back, and I wanted to give you guys my opinion on interlocking and retwisting. To all my returning subscribers, I changed my name on YouTube to my middle name. My real middle name is Yalea Cassetta, and I just decided to change my name on all social media from Brownie Skinned. I mean, you can still call me Brownie if you want to. So for everyone that's new here, hi, my name is Yalea Cassetta, aka Brownie, and I'm a lock sister, newly lock sister. I'm almost to my 1 year, which I will be doing maybe a photo shoot, maybe a video, I don't know, for my 1 year lockiversary, which I'm excited about. I mean, I definitely want to recap the journey a little bit for my lockiversary, which is July. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you're interested to see how my journey has been for this year, being a lock sister and being someone who loves a million different hairstyles, someone who never would stick with a hairstyle more than 2 weeks. So for me to have my real hair locked for almost a year, I'm so proud of myself. I really, really am so proud of myself. I can't wait to see where they go, how they grow. I just love them. So yeah. again, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss my lockversary. And you guys have a great day and happy locking.